Hey, Internet, it's Ryan again with Digital Plumber. Hope you're doing well. Hey, wanted to come at you with a video today. We get asked a lot, something a lot of you guys struggle with, right? So you're an HVAC company, you're a plumbing company, you do home service work, and you're trying to figure out how do you start getting more good reviews for your company online. So maybe you've heard about it, maybe you already know about it, but online reviews are really important to a company. They help you get more customers. They help you outrank your competitors. Those things go a long way. In fact, so some of the studies have said that people are more likely, 31% more likely to pick a company to use if they're good reviews. So wanted to go at you with one of this. So just to make this make sense, so your customer goes online, they're looking for a service, they're looking for a plumber, they're looking for an HVAC, they're looking for air conditioning repair. They're going to get an option back like this. And actually just pulled up one of our clients here. So, oh, that won't work. Hang on one second. Too many windows open. So here we go. So if you can tell, this is Wooten Plumbing in just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And if you search for them, let's see if I can get it without the glare. You're going to see they have a 4.8 rating right now on Google, right? Out of 59 reviews. So they're showing almost all 5 stars compared to the other 3 that are right next to them, right? Raby Plumbing's got 2.9. Citywide doesn't even have anything. So if you're a customer and you're looking to get service and you see those ratings, which one are you more likely to choose? You're probably going to go with the highest rating one, right? So in Wooten's case, it helps that they're also ranked #1. They're the first search result there. But also, the reviews speak for themselves. And if you were to click into these reviews, you would start seeing things like, let's see here. You'd start seeing things like, this is the second time we've used Wooten Plumbing, and we're very happy. I would highly recommend Wooten Plumbing. I need a new water line for my fridge, and they fixed it in less than 10 minutes. These 5-star reviews go a long way to helping future customers make decisions. And when you have good experiences like this, these customers become loyal customers, right? So next time they need a water line for their fridge, they're less likely to call up a competitor. They're going to be more likely to call the people who wowed them and did great service. So the question is, how do you do that? So couple steps to do. First, go onto Google My Business. Literally just go onto Google and Google My Business. What you want to do is claim your company's business listing. So it's important to make sure you have your company's name, your company's phone number, your hours, your address. When you go through those processes, it takes you 10 minutes, not even, to claim your business online. Once you claim it online, Google will ask to verify your address. So what they'll do is they'll send you a postcard. Usually gets to your house in less than 10 days. Actually, it goes to your business address. So it comes in less than 10 days with a code. Verify your address. As soon as you go online, you enter that code, your business now actually exists in Google's world. Now, Bing has a similar process. Yelp has a similar process. They're all a little bit different, but it's important to go through all the steps no matter who it is. The reason you want to do this is, one, until you actually verify your business online with Google, with Yelp, with Bing, your business doesn't actually exist online. You can't collect reviews from your customers. You need to validate your business. And two, this is really important. This is kind of the baseline of any sort of local digital marketing effort you can do. So there's no such thing as really trying to get on the map. There's no really such thing as getting on the 3-pack. So if you notice on Wooten Plumbing, if I go back here, I just searched for, this is a local search for their area, right? So this is right around their shop. This is an awesome spot. They're right in the map pack. So this area of 3 organic things showing up in the view, this is right where we want to get our clients. And then you have them as listed #1 in the search result for that area too. So you won't be able to show up in the map. You won't be able to show up in the listing. People won't be able to know your hours. They won't be able to navigate to your website or your address or anything if you don't claim your business. It's free. It honestly takes 10 minutes or less. It takes you longer for the postcard to get in the mail. Go on, get that thing, get your business claimed. You can do the same thing with Facebook. Facebook will want to validate your business. If for some reason they can't validate your business, so they'll want to validate it by like calling your cell phone. I'm sorry, calling your business line. And if your business line is on a cell phone, you're gonna have to send in some sort of financial document, proof of LLC, a tax return, something so that they know that you're a legitimate business. And same thing with Yelp. They're going to do an automated call to validate that your business is there. Go through the hoops, establish yourself in those places because that's where your customers are more likely to want to find you. Now, so you've claimed your business. You're on Google Reviews, you're on Facebook, you're on Yelp. Now, when you're at your customer's house, when you're at their business and you just did great service, ask them for a good review. Just ask for it. If you don't ask for the review, what's going to happen is the only people who are going to go through the trouble of actually leaving a review are people who are kind of grouchy about the service. Maybe your tech didn't do a good job cleaning up after them. Maybe you tracked mud through the carpet. Doesn't matter. What you want to make sure you do on every call, ask for a review. Now here's the secret. Your customer is going to be far more likely to go through with the process of leaving a review if you make it sound like it's personally important for you. So what we coach our companies to do is, hey, would you mind? My boss looks at our reviews every day. They look at them to know that I'm doing a good job, that I'm doing what I say I'm going to be doing, and that you're happy. Would you mind spending 5-10 minutes? Just go online and leave a review for me. It would really mean a lot. It would go a long way. What your customer hears is that's important to them. It's not just a step. It's not just a rebate code on the bottom of a coupon that they've got to go through and maybe get a drawing. That it personally matters to whoever's asking. When they feel like it matters, your customer is more likely to go through the steps. And then make it easy for your customer. So on all of our websites, we put links to the Facebook pages, the Yelp pages, the Google pages. We want it to where your customer actually it's easy for them to leave a review. They don't have to do a lot of work. They don't have to do a lot of searching. Just tell them, hey, just go to our website, go to the bottom, and click on Yelp, click on Facebook. You can just go there and leave us a review. It really means a lot. If for some reason you're having a hard time, if somebody doesn't seem like they're willing to spend 5 minutes to do that, an easy trick we do is to say, you know what, just get a $5 Starbucks gift card. Don't spend a lot. Or a gift card, whatever's important to you. But Starbucks, people love. So if you say, hey, we'll give you a $5 Starbucks gift card for every time you go on and leave a review for us. It's just an easy way to people go, sure, I'll drink the coffee and I'll leave you a review. Now here's the trick. So go register your business, ask for the review, do good service. Just do a good job. Take care of customer. It doesn't sound like it's important, but those good reviews come back to you. So we talked about that your customer is going to look at your future customers. They're going to look at the reviews for your business, and they're going to make their decision about if they choose you or not based on those reviews. So those 3 companies I just showed you, right there on the map, you have one company who stands out above the others, right? They're almost a 5-star. They've got nearly 60 reviews. A customer's going to go in there and go, man, they do a consistently good job compared to your number 2 competitor who maybe has a 2.9 star rating, and then your other competitor has no reviews. So ask for it, do good service, get those good 5-star reviews. They will pay off for your company with future business. So again, the stat is 31% of people are more likely to choose a company based on the reviews. So potentially that means your customers are going to be making a decision, 31% of a decision, based on if somebody has a better rating than someone else. So do a good job, get a good review. Here's kind of a pro tip, and we kind of have to coach our clients through this. Sometimes mistakes are going to happen. Sometimes you're going to do bad service. A tech's going to have a bad day. A mistake's going to happen. If you can't make it right, if you can't make the customer impressed, don't ask for the review. Just don't even open that can of worms. If they're going to go online, great. And we can actually work with you on navigating the art of dealing with a customer who has a negative review. There's an art. You don't want to be defensive. We can talk about that later. But if you know that you're going to get a negative review, if you know it's not going to be at least a 4-star review, don't mess with asking for it. Do great service, ask for the review, get a 4 or 5-star review. it'll go a long way. So what we do with our clients that actually makes it really easy for them is we install an app on all their devices, on all their smartphones or their iPads, and it makes it easy where they show up to a shop, they show up to a call rather, so that's a new home, it's a business, and they type in, "Hey, I'm changing a water heater in Boston," or uh, pick your town, right? If you're in Spokane or if you're in Boise, it doesn't matter. Pick your town. You're doing that service. You're taking care of another customer, and you're checking it in. At the same time, when you're done with that customer, what this app will do is actually send the customer automatically a review. It can go to an email address. It can go to a text message account. So you can either text them the link to review, you can send them an email for a link to review, and it's an easy process. So all the customer can do is just type out, "Man, you did a great job. Here's 5 stars." And they can also say, "You know what? Click here and I'll go leave a review on Facebook, or I'll go leave a review on Google or Yelp or Angie's List," wherever your company is listed. It's all built in. So it's even easier for your companies or for your customers to leave you good reviews. Now, one of the things we also do at that step is while the customer is going ahead and telling all the great things you've done for them, they're posting on their Facebook page, everyone can see it. We're collecting that customer information. So we're taking their address, we're taking their name, we're taking their email address, and we can use that information in the future for more direct mail campaigns, for other sort of coupon incentives. We can keep that person and turn them into a long-term client of yours that you don't have to keep drumming up new business all the time. So that's just one of the tools that we use for our companies. It makes it really easy to get great reviews, makes it easy to get good long-term clients. We start growing a customer list because, as you know, that book of business, that customer list is worth a lot. That goes a long way. So hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. We're always giving out free tips like this. Or if there's something else you want us to talk about, let us know. Let us know in the comments, and we'd love to be able to tackle this in future videos. But otherwise, hope this video is helpful. Understand that reviews are important for the future of your business, for helping make sure that your employees are doing a great job, and it's good for your customer. It gives them a reason to engage with you. It gives them a reminder of next time they're going on Google to look for a service, yours is going to come up with that great review they left. That business is going to snowball over time. So get good reviews, do great work. Guys, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.